We're learning Republican Senator Lisa Murkowski and Democratic counterpart Heidi Heitkamp introduced an amendment to lift the ban on oil exports to Iran. And this information comes as Congress continues with discussions on the Iran Nuclear Review Act. This is a bill that requires a nuclear deal to be reviewed by Congress. One America's Augusta Cassada brings us more from Washington.
Iran exports more than 1 million barrels of oil every day. But because of a 40-year-old ban, America is generally prohibited from exporting overseas. Alaska Senator Lisa Murkowski feels lifting America's oil export ban would allow for the U.S. to become a world superpower in energy.
We have an opportunity here to utilize our energy assets as a national strategic asset, to employ soft power at a time where it really matters.
Murkowski is chairman of the Senate Energy and Natural Resources Committee. She tells One American News that lifting the ban would allow American oil to compete with Iranian oil and send a strong signal to U.S. allies that alternative supplies are available.
Japan, in an effort to meet its energy needs, purchases oil from Iran. Do you not think that Japan would much rather rely on the United States as a secure energy supply for its oil? I certainly think so.
The Alaska Republican goes on to say that lifting the ban would decrease the cost of gasoline while lowering global oil prices.
Let's, again, utilize the wealth of our natural resource riches to the benefit not only of our nation's economy and jobs and energy security, but for the energy security of our friends around the globe.
Senator Murkowski's amendment to the Iran Nuclear Review Act would require an assessment of what happens if America lifts the oil sanctions on Iran. She argues that if the U.S. doesn't lift the ban, it's a de facto sanction on American oil and a missed opportunity to wield positive influence around the globe. Augusta Cassada, One American News, Washington.